Okay, just guys, just give me one more minute. Again, thank you for your cooperation. Starts now. Starting now. Hey everybody, and again, thank you for your time and your patience. Sorry if I'm a little delay on the show right now. Uh, Welcome to DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Please leave a notification on so you will not miss DTV at its best. And this is Thursday morning, August 22nd, 2024. And thank you for being a part of the show. Right now at DC and Networks and Power Players, the Spidey Nash show is at 705 subscribers. To all my 705 subscribers, thank you for being a part of this journey. Shout out goes out to Copycat 789. You know, you've been a supporter of the show for a long time. Thank you so very much. And I'm looking at this other thing that says high quality videos. Join my adult stream, 21 for fun times. I'm gonna answer that right now. I don't, I mean, the offer sounds nice, but to tell you the truth, that's not for me. Thank you for the offer, well appreciated, but I don't watch adult streams. I mean, it's cool if you want to ease some stress, but I mean, for me personally, it's 50-50 on that. Thanks for the offer, but I'm going to pass on that. So again, shout out goes out to high quality videos, and I will appreciate within the near foreseeable future, don't use my show as far as your own personal advertisement. And I say that for a reason, because right now my shows are being monitored by YouTube, and I'm letting you know right now on this show, any advertisement, unless it's authorized from YouTube and myself, then yeah. But other than that, uh, sorry, I'm gonna have to pass on that. Do me a favor, Copycat 789. Uh, put that clown in the box for me. Put him in the box. So, like I said before, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Apparently, you're not doing fine because you can't help doing what you're doing. But thank you, Copycat 789. Well appreciated. Public service announcement to Bobby B. I got 2 words. Grow up. Grow up. This show does not revolve around you. It revolves around DC and Networks and Power Players. It revolves around my 705 subscribers. It revolves around the people that's watching this show now. I'm really going to say this because I got to get on to some important topics, but this is a public service message to all the trollers in the world, especially Bobby B. It's getting old. How I'm doing, old man. You know what kills me is what you're doing for over 10 years with me. It's old. I know I'm old. And you want to know the best part about it? At least I'm aware of the fact that I am old. Just because I'm old doesn't mean, dude, I might be old, but I'm far from dead. And technically, for off the record, hey, I've been dead once before. Another topic for another time. But as far as with you, I don't know what's older. Me trying to live a second chance at life, or you constantly. Well, you haven't done it lately, but you're trying to. It never fails. It seems like every time I get new subscribers, 2 or 3 months later, you pop right back in. Every time I do a show, 3 or 4 months later, you pop right back in. Don't you understand? And I'm about to get into other topics, but I'm going to say this. As long as there is a God, as long as I'm still breathing, and take it from me, not trying to change the subject. I've been dead once before. This ain't nothing new to me. This ain't my first rodeo, and I sure don't want to go through that again, but I would say this as far as you, as long as I'm still breathing, as long as there is a God, this show will continue on forever. Forever. So whether you like it, don't like it, love it, hate it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because in the end, you know who wins? Me. Because as long as you keep doing this, it's getting old. Bobby for gold. Copycat 78, block that too while you're at it. So, but that's all I got to say, man. That's all I got to say. It's getting old. It's getting dry. It's getting lame. Grow up. Because if you keep doing this, I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm not going to do nothing to you, man. I can't stop you. And I've tried that. Look where that got me. But keep in mind, I got 705 subscribers. I got moderators in this room right now to be more than glad to do the job for me. So as long as you keep doing that, you is trying to beat the inevitable. It's not going to work. And the only thing you doing is nothing. Because all you is nothing. Grow up. Stop acknowledging me. Stop appreciating me. You remember Bobby from 5 years ago? Funny question. I'm glad you said it. Hell, I've been knowing him for almost, I don't know him personally, but he been riding my coattails. He been riding DC and Networks and Power Plays. He been riding this show for a little over 10 years. But again, this show doesn't revolve around him. You got to understand, it's not about him. But I'm about to get into other greater topics, but I'm going to say this, and I'm really going to wrap this up. The only thing you doing is proving myself to the viewers, to the subscribers, to the YouTube, to the PlayStation community that Bobby B has no life. And you want to be a parasite and suck off of minds. You have no life. And when a man has no life, boom, don't give the trolls in. You know what? I'm about to wrap this up right now. I'm going to make this brief. When a guy like him and all the other trollers have no life and they want to parasite and invest off of yours, it makes them look weak. The only thing you're doing right now, you're making yourself look weak. You know, it's saying in the Bible, the meek shall inherit the earth, but the strong survives. Hey, I'm surviving. I don't have to be a parasite on of somebody else's show. So just remember one thing. Only thing you doing in the end, you're proving it to the show, you're proving it to YouTube, you're proving it to everybody that you are weak. You're weak. I'm a lot stronger than you think. But enough of him. All I'm going to say is, and I'm going to use this catchphrase from Shao Kahn from the Mortal Kombat games. You weak, pathetic fool. And that's exactly what you are. As long as you keep trolling me, and that goes for all the trollers, especially Bobby B. This message go out to you guys. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't care. All you are is some weak, pathetic fools. And that's what you'll ever be. And you're going to be like that as long as you don't have a life. Because in the end, like it or not, I'm right. Again, shout out goes out to Bones. Appreciate it. Get the chance, sub to the show. Let's get on to other topics. And yeah, I just put on my new Deadpool t-shirt today. Shout out goes out to the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. To your mom, I hope she's feeling well. To your sister Billy, to your neighbors next door. I just took the tag off this today, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna wear this on the show. And let's get into topics as far as movies that everybody should know of. Everybody know about this by now. Deadpool, the Vampire Queen. Shout out goes out to the Vampire Queen. Get the chance, sub to the show. Right now, everybody knows that Deadpool made over $1 billion this year. And you got other movies on the horizon. That's another reason why I want to rock this Deadpool shirt. So again, shout out goes out to Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman for doing an outstanding job in Deadpool and Wolverine. But keep in mind, you just subscribed. Now, thank you so very much. And when you get the chance, give me a thumbs up on your show. Give me a thumbs up on my show to let me know everything is official. And we go from there. Bone said wasn't too happy with the movie. Okay. All right. You got some critics, okay? Some people liked the movie. Some people didn't like the movie. And you got to think by being Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, you got your, again, I can understand that. But at the same time, whether people liked the movie, didn't like the movie, you're entitled to your opinions, you're entitled to your facts. I understand it. But keep in mind, in the end, it's Marvel. This is the highest gross paying movie of 2024, and it made over $1.457 billion. That's a lot of money. Hell, if I have a couple of million, I'm straight for a hot minute. But that's a lot of money. So, you got your opinions, and that's fine. But I would say this. I was watching what's that guy named Jimmy Fallon, and he was interviewing Ryan Reynolds, and Jimmy Fallon said, "Is Ryan Reynolds going to do a Deadpool 4?" He asked him that question, and Ryan Reynolds said, "No, that was it for me. That was it." I think what this is, he just trying to give everybody off a good sending in this movie, as far as the cameos, the fourth wall breaks, This movie made over 115 F-bombs in history. The list goes on and on. So, me personally, this is my opinion. If he want to do Deadpool 4, this is just my advice. Let that happen. Straight up. If not, it still went out with a bang. Now, as far as Hugh Jackman is concerned, this will be his final last movie. Stephen Parks, you know the rules. One stupid comment, all my subscribers will block you. If it's not an intelligent text, don't say nothing. All right? You're entitled to watch the show. No stupid comments. That's all I got to say. Again, shout out goes out to Stephen Parks. Stephen, let's just say he's a former acquaintance. We'll leave it at that. But back to what I was saying. Long story short, if this movie comes out on home video, I will definitely add it to my Marvel collection. So right now, Marvel, they making things happen. And speaking of Marvel movies that's making things happen, come October, I'm going to pull that up right now. We're talking about Till Death Do They Part, Venom, The Last Dance. Now, here's the thing with that. Again, shout out goes out to Tom Hardy. Now, I've seen the trailer. I've seen the behind the scenes for it. This is one. I love this guy. This guy's amazing. Now, I don't know if this is going to be his last time doing Venom. Again, Marvel, Kevin Feige, Disney, Fox, whoever's running this show. I would love to see Tom Hardy do the continuations as far as Venom is concerned. That would be the movie. Okay, I'll blow it up. Yeah. And for those who want to know, this movie will be released October 25th. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a day one for me, but this will be right in time for Halloween. So I'm definitely going to go see Venom: The Last Dance. Now, back to what I was saying, we don't know if this is going to be his final chapter. I'm not sure. Somebody is trolling me. Whoever that is, block them. And I give you two guesses right now. I'm pretty sure they all the same answer. I know who it is. Whoever that is, block. That's block them. Block them. Block them. And you know it ain't me because look at my little robot. Look how it's pronounced. DC and says power players. And he put the Z instead of the S. Dude, you're not slick. Bobby, hey. Yep, Bones, give me 1 second. I know who it is. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. You think you smart, huh? You really think you smart? Give me 1 second. We gonna hold on. You just really think you smart? Okay. Give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Give me 1 moment. Yep. Okay. You just think you smart, huh? Okay. You just think you smart, huh? You just think you smart, huh? And yes, Vampire King, I just saw that 707 subscribers. Thank you so much. Yeah. And yes, Vampire King, I just saw that 707 subscribers. Thank you so much. And Bones, I just subbed to you, just to let you know. And Bones, I just subbed to you, just to let you know. Okay. And Bones, I just subbed to you, just to let you know. Mm-hmm. Okay. When I get the chance, I'm going to add you as a moderator, just to let you know. So you love Venom. Yeah, I love Venom too. So right now, let's just see if they're going to continue doing great with Venom. What I would really love to see, and I'm just going to throw this out in front of Marvel right now. It would be cool if you guys could come up with some kind of storyline. You have to go to work today? No, copycat. I'm off the middle of the week. I'm off Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I'm off today. I go back to work tomorrow. But let me get this topic out the way. I would love for Marvel to finally come up with a storyline where Spider-Man and Venom go at it for the first time. I hope if you guys watching this as an ideal, as fan participation, please make that happen. But Venom, yes, seen the trailer for it. I love the part of the trailer when Venom was, talking to Eddie Brock and Tom Hardy. That's the guy who portrayed Eddie Brock, and they was looking at this horse, and then, Eddie Brock was like, "Can you try to control that thing without killing it?" And Venom was like, "There's only one way to find out." So he morphed into the horse, and the horse, it turned into Venom, but it was like in its horse form, and the horse was just running at crazy speed. And I love when a horse ran so fast it jumped off a cliff, and Eddie Brock looked like he was about to die, but the horse, the Venom horse, caught him in midair and it kept on running. That is the most funniest thing I've ever seen. But yeah, I am definitely ready for Venom: The Last Dance. October 25th is coming in theaters. Now, more than likely, I'm going to go see this right around in time for Halloween. So leave in the comments and tell me, is you guys ready for The Last Dance? Next, I'm going to see this today. Okay, Bone said, I want them to make a Luke Cage a movie. You know what? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That would be cool. Okay, Alien Romulus. It just came out last week. Me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not into horror. It all depends on what it is. Now, I'm gonna go see today. I haven't saw, I like movies like this. They trying to bring some of the old school movies with a new school kind of twist on it. And anything that's alien, predator, stuff like that, I will watch as what they call sci-fi horror. This is considered that. Now, again, I definitely want to give a shout out to the guru, Larry Leonard. He is like the horror expert. Been over his place a couple of times. He has an incredible horror referenceabilia on all different kinds of both old and new school movies. And he told me about it. I said, you know what? I'm thinking there's a good 50% chance I'm thinking to go see Alien Romulus. Bone said Tyler Perry's my dude. Oh yeah, man, he's mine too, man. Yeah, I mean he done a lot of movies too. But in any case, if I do go see this movie today, I will be on Facebook Live and give you my comments on some of the upcoming attractions as far as future movies is concerned. But yeah, I'm thinking about going to see that today, just to let everybody know. So if you guys seen Alien Romulus, please leave it in the comments and tell me what you think about it. All right. Next, we talked about that. Um, let's talk about games for a minute. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom will be released September 26th. Now, this takes place after Link's Awakening. So now, if you're a Nintendo Switch owner like I am, I own a Nintendo Switch OLED and a couple of Nintendo Switch Minis, which I'm about to talk about the Mini in a second. For the first time, the protagonist Zelda finally becomes in her own adventure game, and she has the Wand of Wisdom. This will allow her to go on certain journeys, side quests, sound incredible puzzles, great storyline. And I don't know if she's gonna take on Ganon, but I know right now she not only do she have to save her kingdom, but she has to find Link as well. So this be released September 26th. And Bones, if you think that's something, check this out. Cause I'm a huge Zelda fan, by the way. And will I get this? Absolutely. Now, if you want to make your collection even more cooler, this comes out the same day as well. And you can. Here's the best part: you can pre-order this now. You can pre-order this now. You still got time, even though September's right around the corner. This would be the perfect time to pre-order both the game and this special edition, Hyrule edition, that's available September 26th. It's gold and black. On the front, you got the little tiny Triforce of wisdom, power, and courage. And on the back, you have the Zelda's Hyrule family crest along with the presidential Triforce. I love the color. It looks amazing. This is something you definitely want to add to your collection if you're a gamer, or if you want to add something to your man or woman cave. Definitely get this. I think this will look cool. If I do decide to get this game and this unit, I will do an unboxing, an unwrapping live on the Spidey 09 show. So you still got time. Pre-order it today. Straight up. If not the unit, at least get the game. Next, since we're on the topic of games, this will be coming out soon as well. I think this will be coming out before the end of this year is out. Boom, man, that would be nice. Get it. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Now, for those who played any Dragon Ball game, I don't care if it's Dragon Ball Z Fighters, I don't care if it's old school Budokai Tenkaichi Xenoverse, what they did, they crammed all that in together and made this called Sparkling Zero. Okay, so everybody in the DBZ universe, I don't care if it's Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Super Trunks, Android 17, Android 18, Cell, Android 16, Krillin, Piccolo, the list goes on and on. Super Saiyan Gogeta Perfect, you name it, they are all in this game. Now, Broly happens to be one of my favorites. Now, you could pre-order that now from GameStop. And the only thing I hate that you can't pre-order from GameStop is to let you know that the game will be released October 11th. Again, you got time. Now, this is the Sparkling Zero Premium Collector's Edition. As you can see, you got the Broly and Ultra Instinct Goku look like they fighting inside a canyon. As far as the statues, you got the actual game. You got these 4 exclusive trading cards. Now, the only thing I hate about this, HMLEs, yo, shout out goes out to you. Bones, I'm gonna read that comment in a minute. This right here, you have to order this from Bandai Namco. Now, here's the thing about collector's editions, and I'll tell this to anybody because I stopped buying collector's editions because the price was just too ridiculous. No collector's edition, I don't care how special the game is, no collector's edition should cost more than the game itself. The only way I will buy this from Bandai Namco, they have to throw in the season pass because you're paying for plastic and cardboard in the game itself. it shouldn't cost no more than $175, $180 if they put in the season pass. But if it's over $200, don't buy it. Do not buy it. Again, Bandai Namco. And this even goes, I hate they ain't selling it at GameStop. Otherwise, I'd have bought it. But I tell GameStop or anybody, Target, whoever, whoever it is, Walmart, doesn't matter. If they don't start being fair with the consumers, to entice the consumers to be interested towards the game of purchase, if you can't put this in to sweeten the pot, don't buy it. Straight up. Because I'll tell them all. Do I get a season pass? No, the season pass sold separately. I'm just using that as an example. They won't be seeing my money. But if you got the bread, you want to, again, improve your cave, if it's a man or female man cave or whatever, good for you. But for me, that's just my way of thinking. Yep. So just let you guys know, it's coming out October 11th. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna. But there's another game that's coming out in October. That's already paid for. Undisputed. Bone said BL6 is coming out in October. Bones, explain to me what BL6 is. Okay, explain that to me. Undisputed. Now this game is coming out in October because I've already pre-ordered. It's paid for. Now what you see right there, that's the USK version. That's the European version. All right. Now of course this is going to be nationwide, all around the world. Now this game, the standard edition, is $59. See, I didn't buy the standard edition because I know I'm gonna be going online right away once I play this game. The one I bought, I'll pull it up right now. I bought this one. I bought the deluxe WBC edition. Now this is $20 more, and of course you got the Gypsy King on there, Tyson Fury, man. Now he lost his crown, but knowing him, he's gonna reign supreme again. He's gonna get back on the ladder. He's gonna get back on top of the throne and get his crown back as far as being champion again. So it's just a matter of time. But with this one, you get the season pass, you get some of the special features, and if you pre-order it from GameStop going to give you a very special code that you put in where you can play Roy Jones Jr. 88. You can play him on and offline, and he becomes a part of your roster. So you guys still got time. You still got a month away. If you want to pre-order it now. Once this game comes out, I'm going to do some exclusive gameplay, especially some of the games that's coming out in October. This is definitely going to happen to be one of them. All right. Oh, you just said Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Oh, you like Call of Duty? Okay. October 11th. Yes, this game will be coming out between October 11th and October 13th. Here's the thing with me. I like games. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I suck at first-person shooter games. I don't like games like Call of Duty. I don't like games like Grand Theft Auto. It's just, I wouldn't say it's boring. It's just too long. It's just too much work. It's too long for me. I'm just not a fan of first-person shooter games. The last first-person shooter game I played, and not so much for first-person shooter, it was more of a group thing as well. And I still have it in my collection. I haven't played it in a while, but Destiny. This is some of the earlier games when it first came out of PlayStation 4. I played Destiny 1 and 2 on Xbox. Anything that's Halo, I will play. Stuff like that, I will get into. But Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, to me, they cool games. I'm not knocking it. It's too much work for me. I like games like, I love fighting games. Anything that's fighting, I'm gonna play it all day long, which I'm gonna get to that topic in a second. I like fighting, sports, depends on what it is. I like football, basketball. I love wrestling. I'm a huge, again, shout out goes out to the WWE Corporation, the WWE Universe Enterprises. Triple H is still the man. And shout out goes out to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, everybody. I say that because I'm saying that out of a fan and out of respect, and it's not a publicity stunt. I'm just being a supportive fan. I love games like this, and I'm gonna get back on this later on today. Those are the games I like, if that makes any sense. Now, I want to get Undisputed for the fact because it's been a while. It's been over a decade since we had a boxing game. I do like UFC. I like MMA. You know, those 3 rounds is cool, but nothing like. You like Stone Cold and The Undertaker? Stone Cold had to be my overall favorite wrestler. Yes. So, but in any case, Undisputed. It's been a while. I want to get this boxing game to add to my collection. And I'm also getting it to spite a certain individual. I will not mention his name, but he know who he is. All right, just to leave it at that. But yeah, once the game comes out, I'm doing some gameplay. And back to fighting games. This will be coming out later December. This is the Marvel's Capcom Fighting Collection. I'll zoom it in for a second. Now, here's something you can get right now for under 25 bucks. I'll put it on the screen and I'll put it on the screen again. This is the Capcom Fighting Collection. I'll put it up like this for those who want to see it. That is the Capcom Fighting Collection. I'm going to talk to that in a minute. Now, the Marvel's Capcom Fighting Collection will consist of these games I'm about to mention right now. X-Men Children of the Atom, and all these are old school in a way. Let's see, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 1, 2, and 3, and my favorite one, X-Men versus Street Fighter, and you have the Punisher co-op game, where it's kind of like a little Double Dragon kind of twist. Now, this will be released in December. Okay, now you can pre-order it. Now, it is coming for the Nintendo Switch, and it's coming for the PlayStation 4, but if you got some PlayStation 5 fans out there, you just throw it right in and handle your business. Now, I will give you a little small spoiler alert on this game. All the secret characters on there will automatically be unlocked. That's 1 and 2. Like this game right here, you can play it in both American and the Japanese version. Sweet deal. I think this gonna run like about $59. Then again, the prices vary, so it might go up a little bit. I'm gonna pre-order mines. I would love to get it for the both. I would love to get it for the Switch, and I would love to get it for the 4 so I can jam it on the 5. If I can get both, cool. If not, I'm definitely getting it for the 4. So if you want to pre-order this game now is the time again. Now, Bone said, I want to see Butterbean KO Jake Paul. Okay, the problem child, Jake Paul. Now, they postponed the fight in July. Now, I'm hearing rumors and speculations that the fight might be back on in November. Let me put back up my cool logo, by the way. Give me a second. I'm going to put this back up. Give me 1 second. Yes. And I'm going to talk about a couple other movies before I go. Okay, they did postpone the fight in July. They saying somewhere around November 13th or 15th. We don't know if the fight's still on. I'm just hearing rumors and speculations that it is. Mike Tyson, with correction, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Let's get one thing straight. And I'm going to say this to you, Bones. I'm going to say it to everybody who's watching the show. I'm going to say it to the world. And I'm going to say this over and over again. As a YouTuber, I think Jake Paul is amazing. I think as an athlete, as a young athlete, the man can fight. Okay, I'm not saying he's great, but he can fight. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I like Jake Paul. I do. He's arrogant. He's rational. He's tough. Just like his brother Logan Paul, which he's over right now in WWE, taking care of business. Who would never thought that a YouTuber would become a professional wrestler? As they say in the WWE, anything's possible. But back to as far as Jake Paul is concerned, I like Jake Paul, but I love Mike Tyson. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. If Jake Paul gets in the ring with one of the most feared, dangerous combatants in boxing, not to mention a Hall of Fame boxer in history. Now, I don't admit Tyson's up there with age, but I've been checking out some of his videos. I've been checking out some of his intense training. I think he actually don't stand a chance against Tyson. Hell yeah, Tyson all day. You gotta understand. And then Jake, he's about to commit career suicide with this man. You get in the ring with an older Mike Tyson. You know what's even worse? Have you would have challenged Tyson 30 years ago, Jake Paul, not trying to make no rumor, he'd probably be dead. He will seriously be dead. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Mike Tyson's a lion. No, Mike Tyson is not a lion. That man is a killing machine. You see Tyson now, you say, oh, he's an old man, he can't do it. I've seen that man's train out videos. I've seen his intense boxing level. He's more dangerous now than he was 30 years ago. This is what I'm trying to explain. Now, the man knows everything about boxing. This is not just his career. This is his life. I'm talking about Tyson now. This is his whole life. The man been boxing since he was 16 years old. All right, won so many weight divisions, won so many championships, and to get in for Jake Paul to get in the ring, yeah, I'm telling you, he been boxing since he was a kid, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. And for Jake Paul to get into the ring with the most dangerous athlete in the world, and he's talking about his age. Let me tell you something. Youth, experience. Jake Paul got the youth, strength, the speed, the stamina. He got all the tools, but all them tools ain't gonna do you jack if you ain't got the experience. Tyson has the experience. Okay, he might have this humble voice, and he might have this sense of humor, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. If anybody knows this man, when that bell rings, you're taking on a complete different animal. You're taking on a complete different monster. He's going to do everything in his power. I don't want to use the word kill. He's going to do everything in his power that you stop breathing. How's that sound? I'm being a little nice on that. So run with it. So, again, I'm not a betting man, but if I have to bet at all, I'm betting on Tyson. Now, as far as let's just say Jake Paul does win, he will beat the unbeatable. He will go down in history. You will have bragging rights, parades, whatever you want to call it. But I give it to him. I give Jake Paul credit. He got heart, but in this case, it's not gonna do him no good. Yeah, Tyson gonna win. All right. I'm not gonna take too much away from Jake Paul. Jake Paul got heart. You gotta have a lot of heart. Either you gotta have heart. You better have some hellified insurance. I don't know if you brave or stupid. I don't know if you asking for a death wish. I don't know if you. This is the time this man need to make out his will and testament right now while he's still young, because I ain't getting in the ring with that man. That man is older than me, and I'm not getting in the ring with him. Okay, if I do, I'm just gonna let him hit me one time. That shit, I get knocked out by Tyson one time, I get maybe like $5 million. Okay, no problem. Half of that's gonna go on hospital bills anyway. The rest, cool. I'm just saying, if it was me, let me just make it to round one. Give me my $500,000 or whatever. I'm gone. But And Jake Paul's man, he just figured, I'm going to beat this man. You're not going to beat him. All I'm going to say is he better have his insurance paid. He better write a will to his next of kin, his brother, Logan Paul. Make that happen. Bone said Jake brought up his dead child, gonna take it seriously. Yeah, I've heard about that. This is where the part this man's gonna stop breathing. Tyson, one thing everybody knows, Tyson do not believe in forgiveness. Straight up, he is not the unforgiving. He do not believe in forgiving anybody. He did a lot. Get real. Who do you mean by who did a lot? Get real. Is you referring to Tyson or is you referring to Jake Paul or both? It doesn't matter. But I've heard about that. Jake Paul talked about Mike Tyson's deceased daughter. Now, he went too far. Come November, you don't think Tyson forget about all that? You think Tyson gonna forgive him for all that? No. I'm telling you, if anybody, you gotta understand who been in the game longer, Jake Paul or Tyson. Jake Paul just starting to get into the game, literally. Tyson is the game. Okay, that's like saying, yeah, never bring up fam. I agree. Oh no, dude, check your sources, man. That actually did happen, and even if it didn't happen, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Come November, I'm gonna tell you. This is my advice to Jake Paul when you about to step in the ring with Tyson. You better have two things. You better have the two most important things of all. And I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm not trying to be sarcastic. He did. It's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact. I checked that out myself. No, Bones, you ain't lying, because it is true. I'm gonna say this about Jake Paul. I'm gonna be gone from it. He better have two important things before going in this ring with this man. One, he better bring a Bible. He better bring the Holy Bible. And two, he better drink the tallest glass of holy water he can find in any church. Why I'm saying all this? Because he's going to need all the prayer he can get. Straight up. It's all about the money. It's just going to carry each other. Again, it ain't so much. It is about the money too, don't get me wrong. But one thing I know about, but Ali was dangerous too. Ali was dangerous too. Oh yeah, Muhammad Ali, yeah, the greatest of all time. Yeah, dude, you know your sports. Bone, you know your sports, man. Hey, man, you cool with me. You alright. But I say these things about Jake Paul, but the part that kills me about him the most, he keeps saying this about Tyson. I'm gonna knock this old man 58. Yeah, I'm 58. I'm gonna be 59 this year. So yeah, me and Tyson the same age. I was a fighter. See, dude, I know from the way you talk to me, you know your stuff. Let me get this out the way because there's other topics I want to get over before I end my show, but I'm gonna make this brief. Jake Paul wants to go in there saying, I'm going to beat up this old man. I'm going to knock this old man out. I'm going to knock him out, knock him out, knock him out, knock him out. Age don't matter. That's true too. It depends on how you use it. He is so worried about how he's going to knock Mike Tyson out. If it was me, I'm not going to compare myself to me to Jake Paul, but don't want to. I do respect the man. But I'm not going to be worried about how I'm going to knock this man out. Jake Paul, biggest question he need to ask himself before stepping in that ring right now. Sugar Ray, dude, yeah. Sugar Ray, yeah, great boxer. Thomas Hitman Hearns, Buster Douglas. You know, I know my little boxing history. Thorn Theater. Shout out goes out to my brother Alex, the Lone Wolf Thorn at Thorn Theater, and everybody right now. If you want to check out some great movie reviews, if you want to check out some great both old new school reviews as far as movies, updates, check out Thorn Theater Reviews. Tell them Officer D of DC Networks and Power Players sent you. All right, Mike Tyson is the bad man. He will knock out HBK at WrestleMania 14. Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would. I will pay money to see that. So again, shout out goes out to Alex Lone with Thorn, my brother, and to the Dangerous One himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia. In fact, these are my brothers that made this logo for the show. But let me get this out the way right quick as far as Jake Paul, right, Thorn. Yeah, I like Bones. I'm glad you subbed to my show, man. And definitely leave your notification on so you won't miss my show. Jake Paul need to worry about how he's going to survive against Tyson. He need to worry how he's going to survive. Because if he don't, then he going to use an HML, and then he going to use a Rocky slogan. Like, I doubt if he dies, he dies. Okay, all right, we got some comedians on this show. I love it already. But, yeah, man, we got to see where this is going, man. Straight up. Because he's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Man, I'm telling you. My tablet went to sleep, so I'm trying to reset everything now. Yep. Yeah, if he dies, he dies. Okay, but come November, put it like this. One, you will lose. He's using Rocky slogans. I love it. I love it. Come November, somebody gonna win, and somebody gonna be leaving out in a hearse. I tell you right now, it won't be Tyson. That's all I got to say. And I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. Next, because I want to wrap this show up. Speaking of movies, we're gonna go back to movies one more time. Let's see. This will be coming out next month. Transformers 1. If I was Jake, if I was still in it, take Jake on. Dude, if you were still in it, let me know. I'll come watch you box. Straight up. Bones, because I win. Of course you win. HMLEs, this ain't no pie eating contest. I never said it was. And right now I'm diabetic, and as much as I want to slice a pie right now, I'm going to have to pass it up. Okay, Transformers 1. This will be released in September, right around the corner. And I'm a huge Transformer fan, by the way. So what they did, they took the war and the storyline way back into the earlier ages of Cybertron, where, believe it or not, Orion Pax and D16, aka Optimus Prime and Megatron, they was actually best of friends. If not, they were like brothers. And what this is, this storyline goes back where on the planet Cybertron, you have workers and warriors. The workers with the Autobots, the warriors with the Decepticons. And as you can see on the picture, you have Orion Pax, aka Optimus Prime, D16, Megatron, Alita 1, B-127, Bumblebee. So this goes way back, to how everything started. And I'm going to go see this because I'm a huge Transformer fan. This will be released, I'm going to say, maybe the second or third week of December. So you don't want to miss out on that too. Bones, my woman's, oh, your woman's a boxer too? Okay, HMLD said, Rocky said it. Okay, we got some boxing fans on here. I love it. But if you guys are ready, I'm a big Rocky fan. Me too. I guess you're going to ask me, and I'll beat you to the punch anyway, which one is my favorite Rocky movies. I'm going to answer that right now. I love all of them. My favorite one would be the first one. I gotta love the first one. Rocky 1, and Rocky 3. All of them good. I got love for all of them, but the first one and the third one was the best one. HML Lee's there. Only thing I like, Rocky 4 was good too. Only thing I like about them films was as Megan Fox. No, she's a diabetic. Okay, I ain't gonna read too many of those comments because I'm trying to wrap this show up. But yeah, Transformers 1 should be coming out maybe like the second or third week in September. So you don't want to miss out on that. I'm a huge Transformer fan. As a matter of fact, some of these Transformers toys now they're bringing back into selective stores. I still got some of my old school Transformers. I'm trying to recollect my collections on some of the ones I don't have, and who knows, maybe later on I'll show you a couple of my Transformers that I have from my old collection on to some of the couple of ones I have now. Thorn Theater said I can't wait to do a deep dive on the series one day. Okay, brother Thorn, a deep dive as far as what topic? What you trying to tell me? Bone says all of the Transformers, all of them, and Transformers fans too. Dude, I'm a huge Transformer fan. In fact, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Going to the Rocky series. The Rocky series is the bomb. Yeah, oh, dude, are you kidding, man? I love Sly, man. I mean, I love the Rocky series. I got all the Rambos. I mean, anything that trust me. Another reason why I want to see Transformers 1 for the simple fact because we're dealing with 40 years of Transformers. Now, Spidey 09 has a pop figure collection. Right now, I think I got like over 30, 40 pop figures. Now, these are my 2 latest ones I bought to add to my collection. So someday when I get my own house, I want to make this a part of the Ultimate Man Cave. But right here, 40 years of Transformers, I have in my hand Optimus Prime. This is my Optimus Prime pop figure. Okay, and I said to myself, someday if I ever meet the real Peter Cullen and Frank Welker, because Peter Cullen, he played the voice of Optimus Prime. This here, I just got this recently. Now, I love pop figures, but this is my Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime wouldn't be Optimus Prime without his nemesis, Megatron. Yes, 40 years of Transformers. So I'm definitely gonna go see this movie. Leave in the comments and let me know if it's gonna be a day one for you guys on Transformers 1. Thorn Theater said I need Rambo 2 and 3. Dude, we got so much in common. Optimus Prime is my favorite Transformer. You know what? You like Optimus Prime, huh? Give me 1 more second. You say you like Optimus Prime, huh? You say you like the leader of the Autobots, huh? what do I have here? I have a box with the head, or should I say the helmet, of Optimus Prime. Yeah. Yeah, Rambo and Rocky go hand in hand in survival. Yeah, I told you. What do you want to see on the Spidey 09 show? I have the head, or should I say the helmet, of the leader of the Autobots. Don't have the Megatron. When I find the Megatron, I'm going to get that one too. I have the head. This is like my third time taking it out the box. The head. Got the instructions and everything. I have the head, the helmet of Optimus Prime. I keep telling everybody, what do you want to see on the Spidey 09 show? And when I find the Megatron, I'll have that too. Because as a matter of fact, Optimus Prime happened to be, thanks Mario, appreciate it. Optimus Prime happened to be my favorite Transformer. Oh yeah, I like Bumblebee too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. I have the head. There.
Greetings. I am Optimus Prime.
See, look at that. The eyes light up. Yeah. Check this out. I don't know if you can hear, but check this out. It's a certain way you gotta operate.
So, we meet again. More than meets the eye.
Yeah, make the Transformer sound too. So yeah, I have the head of Optimus Prime. Now, this thing is a little complex. There's a certain way you gotta put it on. I hate putting this thing on, that's why I got it in my hand. But there's a certain way. Yeah, we meet again. Yeah, we meet again. It's a certain way you gotta put this on. But it does fit, but because the size of the head is real narrow, so you very got little headroom in here. Sometimes it's a little difficult to see out of, but it does fit. All right, I'm about to take the head guard off because it's so narrow in here. Now I'm gonna be a little off key, but there we go.
Greetings. I am Optimus Prime. So, we meet again. More than meets the eye. Transform and roll out.
I love this damn thing. I really do. When I first bought this thing, I paid, yes, he'll say it again.
Greetings. I am Optimus Prime.
This is the coolest thing I ever bought. Straight up, because I love this thing so much. I couldn't find the Megatron, but that's okay. We're gonna put Prime back in the box. See, look, still got the instructions. Still got the receipt. Yes, we're gonna put him back into the box. You know what? When I go see Transformer 1, I'm gonna bring that helmet. I'm gonna wear that helmet to the movies. Have everybody blowing their brains out. Now, when I bought this Optimus Prime replica helmet, I got this helmet on sale for $45, but the retail price on that helmet was $122. So I got it on sale, and it's the coolest thing, man. It really is. It is really the coolest thing I've ever owned in my collection. And I kept the box because I love the box. I love the artwork, so I'm not going to throw it away. But yeah, this here, again, this is the head of Optimus Prime. And as you can see at the bottom, this is a GameStop exclusive. Okay, the only one I couldn't find was Megatron, but that's okay though. I'm not gonna trip. And on the back, you got like that 80s artwork back in the days, and it's by Hasbro. Yes, look at that. Still got the box. I ain't getting rid of it because it's gonna be a collector's item. But yeah, this thing is going on, man. So I gotta put the head guard back in there. Right. But I told you I'm a huge Transformer fan. Keep telling everybody, what do you want to see on the Spotty 09 show? So probably when the movie comes out, I might just wear that to the movies. I'm really debating on that. I'm thinking about doing that. But yeah, Transformers 1 comes out maybe the second or third week of September. You don't want to miss it. For real. Next, we got some more other movies to talk about before I wrap up my show. Now, as far as movies that's coming out at the end of the year, I'm talking about John Constantine, Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventure. He's always at Point Break, surfing the waves with the late great Patrick Swayze. All the way up to the man that can walk into a bar and kill 3 men with a pencil and smile in your face, knowing he gonna do it again. About to talk about that in 1 minute too. I'm talking about Keanu Reeves. Yes, it's been signed, sealed, and official. He joins the Sonic universe in Sonic 3, and he plays my favorite character in the Sonic universe, and that's Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, this will be released in December, right around the time for the holidays. And yes, the actors are coming back. You have Ben Schwartz going to reprise the role of Sonic. Idris Elba is going to reprise the roles of Knuckles, and you can watch him on Paramount Plus right now. You have the voice actor that does all the voice actings for Tails, both in the movies and in the video games. That's my other guy. Oh yeah, man, I love Shadow. And Jim Carrey, the legendary Jim Carrey, he's gonna play Dr. Eggman, aka Robotnik, one last time. Now, this is a question I want you guys to leave in the comments. Do you guys want the fat, skinny Eggman? Which one do you want? Now, I like him as a skinny Eggman, either or. But if he gonna go out in a bang, it's time for him to start. It's time for him to become the fat Eggman. Leave in the comments. Tell me what you think. Is you guys are going to see Sonic 3 that's coming out this holiday, and another movie that's coming out this holiday. In fact, I'll get to that right quick because you mentioned Beetlejuice. You know, the juice is back. Once I find it, here it is. Beetlejuice, Deuce. That's coming up soon. As a matter of fact, that is coming up September 6th. I'm a huge fan of the Tim Burton universe, and again, shout out goes out to the old school Michael straight up Keaton. He comes back in Beetlejuice 2. We got new people that's joining the cast. Jennifer Ortega, she's back, you know, in this, but she's going to be in this one. I meant to say Winona Ryder's back. Winona Ryder's back, then you got Jennifer Ortega. She joins the cast. William Dafoe, he joins the cast. Kathleen O'Hara, she's back. So, the trailer is just tripped out, man. And, you know, I'm glad Keaton is back. You know, so we're going to see where the storyline take place afterwards. So it's been nearly over a decade. And, you know, Tim Burton, he is just a genius when it comes down to the gothic and bizarre movies that he makes. And I think my favorite Tim Burton movie of all, I got two of them. One, Edward Scissorhands is going to always be a classic. I love Edward Scissorhands. And again, shout out goes out to Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder and Beetlejuice. And for him to come back in Beetlejuice Deuce, bring it on, man. Let this happen. So, yeah, let me know in the comments. Is it going to be a day one for you guys to see Beetlejuice Deuce, Beetlejuice 2? You know what I'm talking about. All right, but let's get a December movie out the way. I got one more December movie that you guys want to know about, and it is coming, and this will be released December 20th, 5 days after my birthday. Disney's Mufasa the Lion King. Now, they did made a live action version of the Lion King. Yeah, I like this guy. And I love anything that's Disney, anything that's creative, anything that's unimaginable. I love it. Now, Mufasa, this storyline takes place way on how everything started. You know, how an orphan cub become the king of Pride Rock. How him and his brother Scar grew up to try to take the mantle, excuse me, of Pride Rock. So, in other words, it's going to tell you exactly how a cub became the first king of the jungle in The Lion King, if that makes any sense. And I'm going to go see it. Mufasa is going to be good. Saw the previews. Yeah, and I'm trying to find out. We don't know for sure if James Earl Jones, who's going to play the voice of Mufasa, I don't know if he's going to be a part of that or not. Excuse me. I hope he does. I really do. So I'm definitely going to go see this when this come out, right in time for the holidays. And please, leave in the comments. Let me know if it's going to be a day one for you guys. Now, I got one more other movie to talk about, but this ain't coming out till next year. So I don't like talking about movies for next year, but I did saw small ideals of it. So, because if you bring out too many good movies in one year, then, you know, next year it's going to be kind of harder to follow up on that act. But it's in the workings, it's in the making. So we'll see. And I'm talking about, give me 1 second. Everybody just blew me up today. Okay. Okay. I'm talking about this movie here. I don't want to talk too much about it because I got to get more information on it. Captain America's Brave New World. Yes. Now, right now, you got Anthony Mackie, who plays Sam Wilson, aka Falcon / Captain America, and then you got Harrison Ford, that's going to be, he's going to play Commander Ross. Commander Ross was the guy who tried to go after the Hulk, and now, from what I heard, as far as within the trailer, Commander Ross trying to become president and all that, and he needs Falcon / aka Captain America to support him, and then it's a whole lot of mess going on that he's trying to resolve. Now, my guess, this movie, because Deadpool and Wolverine just came out. Now, I have seen trailers for it. I've seen small bits of trailers of it where, you know, Harrison Ford turns into the Red Hulk, and you know, he tried to stop Captain America's shield or whatever. I did saw a little small snippet of that trailer. Now, as far as the release of this movie, I would say yes. I wouldn't say this year. You know, if it does, this is my prediction. This is my prediction right now. And I like making predictions, especially when it comes down to Marvel movies. We just had Deadpool and Wolverine. It just made over $1 billion. Okay, you got the Venom: The Last Dance that's coming out in 2 months, and then don't forget you got Kraven the Hunter. Okay, I'll get back to Captain America in a minute. Then you got this. As soon as I pull it up, which I'm about to pull it up once I find it. It's in here somewhere because I just saw it. Here it is. Then you got Kraven the Hunter. That's supposed to be coming up before the end this year. And then we'll get back to Captain America. I can't see 4 blockbuster movies in 1 year. If you know your Marvel movie pattern, usually Marvel, when it comes down to movies, they always bring maybe 1 or 2 movies out every year. Now, if you bring out a blockbuster movie right now. Deadpool and Wolverine is it's a blockbuster movie. It made over $1.147 billion at the box office. That's huge as hell. I can't see another movie topping that. I'm about to talk about Kraven the Hunter in a minute. The last blockbuster movies that Marvel did that made over $1 billion. I'm gonna name them off right now. One, the Black Panther. I gotta go there. Two, Marvel's Avengers Endgames. Three, Infinity Wars. Four, Spider-Man No Way Home. And now the fifth installment, Deadpool and Wolverine. All five of those movies have one thing in common. They all were a $1 billion success. Now the ones that are coming out right now is Venom the Last Dance, okay, and Kraven the Hunter, which I'm about to talk about Kraven the Hunter right now. Okay, we don't know if those are going to be blockbuster movies or not. You know, I'm sure it's going to make its money. Now, as far as Kraven the Hunter is kind of like a spin-off of the Black Panther. It's like the Caucasian version of the Black Panther, which I'm going to see it anyway. I've seen the trailer for this. This looks amazing. So, Venom, Kraven, those two going to look amazing. Now, as far as if it's going to keep up with the movies that's coming out between now and next year, it's hard to say. So, if Marvel pull off a trifecta with these two other movies, with Kraven and Venom, and let's just say all three of them become $1 billion movies of the end of 2024, then yeah, they're already going to make their quarter for next year as far as whatever movie's coming out. And don't let me get started as far as in 2 years, Avengers, Doomsday, and then Robert Downey Jr. come back. That's another topic for another time, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows what they're going in that direction right now. But Kraven, I can't wait to see. But getting back to Captain America's, Captain America's Brave New World. If you bring out too many Marvel movies at once, that's gonna, and I'm trying to, I gotta get some water in a minute. If you bring out too many blockbuster movies at once, knowing you've already got a blockbuster movie that's over $1 billion now, it's going to be hard to follow up that act, you know. So if Venom comes out in October, if it makes $1 billion, it has to make over $1 billion. It's like a domino effect. One has to be greater than the other. They made Deadpool, that means Venom has to keep up. If Venom makes over $1 billion, that means Kraven the Hunter has to make over $1 billion. So whatever they made from their predecessor, from their last movie, they have to go over. You know, I'm just using that for an example. Deadpool and Wolverine made over $1 billion. What else? Venom made over, say, $152 billion. What else? What's that movie? Kraven the Hunter. It has to make over $175 billion. They have to go up in figures. Now, Captain America's Brave New World. My prediction on that, I can't see all 4 of these great movies coming out in 2024. I can see a possible 2, maybe 3. Brave New World, of course, it's gonna make its money, but that's just too much of the competition. That it's like Marvel trying to compete itself to make themselves better every time, which that's good and that's great. But as far as Brave New World, if it was me, I have to push that towards 2024. So if Marvel, if they're gonna play it right, put that in 2024. Now, as far as Avengers Doomsday, that comes out in 26. You got 2 years for that. Now, Robert Downey Jr., he's back in the scene now. Not trying to change the subject, but as far as Doomsday is concerned, I said it on my last show, that has to be 100% perfect. There's no excuse. So, Marvel's bringing the pain. Okay, but at the same time, they gotta play it smart. You know, if Deadpool and Wolverine was the only Marvel movie they brought out this year along with Venom, I think they did great. But I know one thing for sure about Marvel: they have to outdo themselves. They have to give themselves a one up every time. They have to outdo themselves better than the last time. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, Captain America. Yeah, I mean, I like Captain America. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Captain America's cool, but my favorite overall superhero is going to be Spider-Man. I'm always going to be a Spider-Man fan, you know. And, you know, because if you really think about it, lately ain't nobody saying too much about is they going to do any more other Spider-Man movies. So we're going to see what happens, but I will give guys further detailed information as far as when they're going to come out with more details on Captain America's Brave New World. I don't want to throw that out there right now. I'm just giving you a tiny little snippet on what Marvel is doing. Now, as far as DC is concerned, I don't even want to get on their case right now. I do not want to get on their case. You know what? Let me put this right here. Little robot, but you go on break because in a minute. No. You don't go on break because I got to do something right quick before you go on break. Because I got to do this before I end my show. And if this is your birthday month of August 22nd, 2024. Happy birthday from all of us from DC and Networks and Power Players. My next guess is, do I give out birthday shout outs? Yes, I do. One, you seriously have to sub to the show. The most important thing of all. Two, you leave in a comment. Three, if I see it in the comments as far as the day of or the day after, I will be more than gladly to give you a shout out live on DC and Networks and Power Players. All right. So we're going to do this again. And I got to keep this tablet running. Okay. Little robot, while you go on break. Because I'm about to wrap this show up in a minute. Now, as far... I didn't want to talk about DC, but now I'm going to talk about DC. I'm going to make this quick and be gone for me. Y'all need to bring back Zack Snyder, man. Straight up. Because I've seen... I wouldn't say the trailer. I've seen on what they're doing with the project called Superman Legacy. The biggest mistake James Gunn did, you got rid of these people that you know that's going to blow up, but at the same time you're jealous of them. You got rid of, for starters, Henry Cavill, Superman. I'm not a Superman fan, but if I was a Superman fan back in the days, I grew up with the late, great Christopher Reeves. If Christopher Reeves was alive right now, I'm 1,000% sure he will pass the torch down to Henry Cavill as Superman. All right? That's just my opinion. And then you get some guy, James Gunn, I don't know where your mind is at, that's like a Henry Cavill bootleg, like he's a generic. You stop cutting corners, man. Then you got rid of Gal Gadot, who played Wonder Woman. Then you got Ben Affleck, who played Batman. Then you got rid of, I don't know if you got rid of Jason Momoa or not, who played Aquaman. Then you got rid of the Flash, Ezra Miller. You getting rid of guys that making more money, and you're jealous of that. I'ma say it. It's my show. I'ma say it. I'm keeping it professional. You is. So you want to bring in these bootlegs that's going to measure up. See, but you got sloppy. You got sloppy. The biggest mistake you did when you got rid of Henry Cavill, jumps over to Marvel, jumps into the Deadpool and Wolverine universe. Now, he's part of the Marvel universe now, and he plays a variant of Wolverine, or should I say the Calverine. Okay, and I gotta admit, when he portrayed Wolverine, even just for a brief moment, he kind of nailed it. Yeah, I think he nailed it. You know, so, you know, if, let's just say Hugh Jackman right now want to pass the torch on to Henry Cavill, and he becomes a new Wolverine. Good choice. No, I take that back. That's not a good choice. That's an outstanding choice. A very great, outstanding choice. If so, make that happen. Here's what I'm going to say about James Gunn, and I'm about to end my show right now. If you keep getting these bootlegs, you're not going to make your $1 billion, because right now, I got love for DC, I got love for Marvel. But in the end, I'm going to be a Marvel fan till the day I die. That's straight up. And if you keep getting rid of actors that you so jealous of, and you know they're going to bring in money. See, this is the reason why I said they need to bring Zack Snyder back. At least Zack didn't care. One thing I give Zack credit for, he didn't care who was playing to portray the role or not. But if he he got good actors, Zack can tell you in a minute, hey, I want Harry Cavill, not because he's a good actor, because in the end, we all going to make these millions of dollars together. We all going to make these billions of dollars together. See, Zack was a visionary. He had sense. He had a lot of common sense. I'm going to get actors, well-known actors that we know, that the fans want, that's going to bring in these $1 billion. And that's what Zack did. But James Gunn, he felt jealous behind that. That's just my theory. And he couldn't take the pressure, couldn't take the heat. I'm telling you, DC, if you keep doing these bootlegs, actors, trying to replace them for something that you know these guys are totally irreplaceable, and you want to cut corners, in the end, if you don't listen to the fans, if you don't keep it as far as comic book based as possible, I'm talking about DC now, Marvel is going to stump a hole in your face every single time. And guess what? They're doing it. See, they're doing it both ways. One thing about Marvel always have an edge up. They don't care if it's Fox, Disney. In the end, they're gonna stump DC in the face. I got love for both of them. I'm a Marvel fan regardless. I like DC. I'm a huge Batman fan. Superman's cool. I love Wonder Woman. There's a lot of characters in the DC universe I like, but Batman gonna be my overall favorite. But in any case, y'all gotta make that happen, man. For real, straight up. Because right now, Marvel, they knocking y'all around, man. And now, I'm sure James Gunn looks stupid as a joke, because you got rid of the most top leading man in DC universe, and he joined over to the right side. I didn't say the dark side. I said he joined over to the right side. And he might be the next Wolverine. They jumping shifts, man. And if you keep doing that, y'all gonna go from here way down at the bottom somewhere. My advice, DC, whoever, bring back Zack, please. Right now, y'all is committing entertainment suicide to the fans, to the comic book fans. I'm one of them. Stop. Seriously, stop. That's all I got to say. Well, let me give out shout outs right quick before I end my show. Again, to the president and co-founder of DC Networks and Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris. Shout out goes out to you. To everybody at North and Sheffield Commons, Officer D will be back tomorrow, this weekend, to protect them all from the forces of evil. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To my West Side family of Redmond. Shout out goes out to you guys. To my immediate family, the Crittens, Colognes, Millsaps, and Johnsons. Shout out goes out to you guys. To the guru, Larry Leonard, at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. To his mom, to his sister Billy, to his neighbors, to everybody that watched the show. He's pretty much my biggest fan of the show. Shout out goes out to you. To my brother that was on here again, I'm glad he stopped by. To Alex Thorne at Thorne Theater, thank you for showing up. To the dangerous one himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia, shout out goes out to you. To my newest subscriber that subbed to the show, Bones, man, welcome aboard. Glad to have you aboard. And tell all your friends about me. Shout out goes out to Bones. I get the chance, I'm gonna try to add you as a moderator Who else? To Vampire Princess. She joins the show. Thank you so very much. Well appreciated. You do the same. Tell all your friends about me. And right now, say it once, I'll say it again. The Spotty 09 show should be the number one, that number one show on PlayStation community, on YouTube community. And speaking of PlayStation right now, because I'm about to wrap this up, the Spotty 09 show is going to be temporarily offline. All right, because my subscription is about to expire this month. I don't know what day now. It can be any day. But I should be back on PlayStation Network. I should be back online broadcasting no later than October. Now, if it comes sooner, I'll surprise everybody. If not, just hang in there till October because I got a whole lot of exclusive stuff that I want to share, both on and offline, especially gameplay. And if you want to see some more exclusive gameplay, leave in the comments. If it's a certain game you want me to play on 4 or 5, let me know. I'm pretty sure I have it in my collection. If not, I will get it right away, and you will see everything, all the exclusives live here on the Spotty 09 show. So without further delay, I'm about to wrap this up in 3, 2, 1. And when you hear that music, that means my Thursday morning updates has come to a closure and its final destination. Who else I need to give a shout out to before I go? To Company of Learning, shout out goes out to you. To my broadcast co-host of the show, he was on here yesterday. He'll be back on here again soon. To Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique of NWI. To Wicked, Fountain of Pain. Will somebody please find Keneal, man? We got to be looking for this brother. To everybody else, of my brothers and my soldiers of NWI, shout out to you. Who else? To my cats on the 3rd. To Dion, you got the 3rd on lock. I'm not worried, man. Tell me all about it when I come back over there next week. To my boy Robbo, you still owe me those 2 dinners, man. You know what I'm talking about. Come find me, man. Shout out goes out to you. Who else I need to give a shout out to? To a very close friend of mine, Margie Vallejo. Shout out goes out to you. To my best friend, Vicky Richmond. Shout out goes out to you. Who was to my other best friend, Marie and Morgan Cambridge. Morgan, you know, you're like a daughter to me. I love you so dearly. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? And if I miss anybody, please leave in comments. You know, I've been saying it once before. I'm just the name, the face, you know, got to pay the bill in another couple more weeks. The 80% are you guys. You guys matter. Your voice matter. Your opinions, your facts, everything matter. We at 707 subscribers. Let's get that 800 mark. Let's get that 900 mark. Once we get that 1,000 mark, at DC and Networks of Power Players, we going to celebrate. We are going to celebrate. I'm going to celebrate it here live on this PlayStation Network. I'm going to have a nice little get together, a few of my friends, and we might broadcast the show for, if we get that 1,000 mark, I'm gonna do a nice good 2-hour show. I sure will. No problem. But leave in comments. Shout out goes out to Mr. Pike Banter Army. Shout out goes out to you. And to my followers on Facebook, thank you again. Well appreciated. Please continue following the show. And that's about it. And if I miss anybody, hey, I apologize. But, you know, I'm doing my best. Like always, it's Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. It's Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Public service announcement. Please be safe and put those guns down. I'm out of here. Keep it real. Keep it safe. And stay blessed. Peace.